Hey there, my friend. It's time for our weekly wisdom card draw. This is your time to pause, ground yourself in the moment, connect with your body and soul, reclaim the power you have to create your life in each moment, and commit or recommit to shining your light in the world. I'm going to draw a card from Running Your World, the companion deck to my book, Running the World Marathon Memoirs from the Seven Continents. Now, this deck came out in deck form last August. There are 56 cards, and I've been drawing it as through this first round. Each time I've drawn a card, I've taken it out of the pile so that we go through each card before starting over, basically, and making the results truly random. So with that, we have 5 cards left. So 5 weeks left in our first run through this deck. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for being here on the journey. Now, before I actually draw a card, I want to invite you to let yourself just arrive in this moment. Just taking a deep breath and breathing out what came before, letting go of anything that will come after, just letting yourself be right here, right now. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Perfectly welcome to keep them open. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just let yourself pause for this moment. Take this time for you. And let yourself just not need to be anywhere else, not feel pressured to do anything else. Your job in this moment is to be right here, right now, connecting with the present. And you can do that by just noticing the breath. Just noticing the sensations of the breath coming in and going out. And whether you feel it most strongly at the nose or the mouth, the chest, or the belly, wherever you notice the breath the most strongly, just focusing your attention on the physical sensations in that area of the body. You don't need to try to change anything or fix anything or control anything. There is nothing wrong. You're here just noticing what's already here to be noticed. And this practice of just noticing what's here is always a great way to bring yourself into the present moment. When your mind might want to be dwelling on the past or anxiously planning for the future, you always have the ability to return to the present. So just continuing to breathe and be and notice. And I'm going to bring the cards to my heart and ask to be guided to the message that will most inspire you today to shine your light in the world. And putting that intention out there, I'm just going to shuffle the cards. You can just keep breathing and being and noticing and celebrating yourself for investing this time and space in you today, making a world of difference. And our card is beginnings. All right, so we have a sunrise here in Kenya. All right, and the message of beginnings. Each day gives you a new sunrise. Each moment gives you a new beginning. Whether you're starting something brand new to you or coming to a practice you've done hundreds of thousands or thousands of times, you in this moment have never met before. Let yourself approach whatever is before you with the curiosity and wonder of a beginner. When you put pressure on yourself to be perfect by some internal or external measure, you lose the flow and joy that come from simply being in your creative expression. The sun doesn't worry about what happened yesterday. It doesn't worry about what will happen tomorrow. It rises and shines in all its brilliance today. Let go of self-judgment. Don't worry about what anyone else will think. Give yourself permission to begin again, no matter how many times you've begun before. Such a great one. Let that sink in and flow through you. Just noticing whatever is coming up for you Maybe there's a specific part of the message that calls you just being curious about what it's trying to say to you today. This message of beginnings that wants to inspire you to shine your light, just like the sun. And you are as brilliant and radiant as the sun and a trillion suns. So maybe you're noticing thoughts or emotions or physical sensations. Maybe you're not noticing anything, and that's okay too. Just letting whatever is coming up be perfectly okay. And let it guide you to whatever meaning you're drawing from this message. And I'm going to read it again for you. Again, beginnings. We have our sunrise here. Each day gives you a new sunrise. Each moment gives you a new beginning. Whether you're starting something brand new to you or coming to a practice you've done hundreds or thousands of times, you in this moment have never met before. Let yourself approach whatever is before you with the curiosity and wonder of a beginner. When you put pressure on yourself to be perfect by some internal or external measure, you lose the flow and joy that come from simply being in your creative expression. The sun doesn't worry about what happened yesterday. It doesn't worry about what will happen tomorrow. It rises and shines in all its brilliance today. Let go of self-judgment. Don't worry about what anyone else will think. Give yourself permission to begin again, no matter how many times you've begun before. Again, just letting that flow through. Soaking in the energy of beginnings and beginner's mind, as they say. And what would be different if you let yourself be a beginner over and over and over again? Didn't judge yourself. Oh, I should have been better at this by now, or I should have figured this out by now. All those little voices. They're trying to help, but they end up keeping you dimming your light. So in what way is this going to inspire you to shine your light? That is the purpose you're here for on this earth. The world wants your light and needs your light. Letting yourself be that beginner. As you reflect on this week, take this theme of beginning and explore what it means to you. Beginning something brand new, or beginning a practice again for the 1000th time or the 100th time. And letting yourself just bask in that glow of your creative expression. Have a fabulous week exploring this. Thank you again for being here, for investing this time and energy in yourself. It is the greatest gift you can give yourself and give to the world, is the gift of you in all of your light. Thank you, and I will see you next time.